There's something different in Philadelphia this season. The Sixers have gotten off to a strong start in 2025, and it's thanks in large part to 20-year-old VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe's 34 points on opening night were the most ever by a Sixers player in their debut, and the third most in a debut in NBA history. We're just a few games into the season, and VJ Edgecombe has already arrived. But his story was unlikely. He's jokingly been nicknamed the Generator for his ability to generate offense, but there is a far more important backstory to that nickname and to VJ. VJ Edgecombe grew up in Bimini, Bahamas, an island that stretches just 7 miles long and half a mile wide. It's a frequent stop on cruises that visit the Bahamas, known for its stunning clear water, marine life, and natural beauty. But Edgecombe has described it differently. Every country is kind of similar, where you have the tourist side and then you have the rough side, or just where the locals live. Bimini is no different.
Went to the park where VJ first started playing basketball, and now we're at our childhood home. About to show you guys how he used to build a basketball rim from a crate at the back of the yard.
Born Valdez Drexel Edgecombe Jr. on July 30th, 2005, do you feel old yet? VJ and his family lived off a generator for 7 years. He played basketball in less than optimal circumstances, creating a hoop out of a milk crate.
We got like a wood, like something like this. Something like this, just out of there. Had a milk crate. See a milk crate right here? We had one of those. This part open right here. Cut it off. And then, you know what I'm saying, hang it up. But then my uncle, that lived right here, used to break down my rim every time. Uncle Rod used to just break everything down. Like, he used to break down the rim. Like, when we not home, like, we go to school, he would pull it down. We come back, the rim is on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to be hidden against his room, you know, making noise. But who cares? We're just trying to get better at basketball, you feel me?
He's described his hometown of Bimini as one of a loving culture. In Bimini, everybody knows everybody. A place where it's totally normal for people sitting outside to wave to one another and genuinely ask how they're doing. That's not exactly what you'll find in Philadelphia, his new home. No doubt, the city has its fair share of tight-knit communities and loving neighborhoods, but in general, the northeast region of the United States can be a bit less friendly. Perhaps the kid from the Bahamas would need some time to adjust to a completely different lifestyle and culture. But on opening night in Boston, he seemed pretty comfortable.
In those games, including a Christmas Day win here. Edge drives on the kick. Boucher trying to recover, not in time. Edgecombe for three.
Why is Edgecombe playing like he's been in the league 6 years?
Look out. Oubre floats it. Edgecombe in traffic.
This kid's going to be so good. Watch Edgecombe and how easy he gets rid of the ball, then he gets it back. Look at this acrobatic finish. So not only
Edgecombe fired 13 shots from three-point land, draining 5 of them, which by no means designates him as an analytics or efficiency darling, but it was impressive to see a 20-year-old, a kid who can't even legally buy alcohol, look so confident, so professional, and so comfortable in his first ever NBA game. But confidence has never been a problem for him. VJ received an invitation to play for Team Bahamas in the 2024 Olympic Qualifiers, a tremendous honor that he graciously accepted. An opportunity to represent his country while rubbing shoulders with NBA vets like Buddy Hield, Eric Gordon, and DeAndre Ayton was something he didn't dare pass up. Just being around these guys in practice would give him the ability to learn so much. But VJ saw an opening. Knowing he was likely just there to fill out the roster, he was a top recruit gearing up to play his freshman season at Baylor, but he didn't envision himself playing a big role for Team Bahamas. He figured he'd give it everything he had in practice. On the first day of practice, I wanted to make myself seen. I'm talking noise to everybody, just building my confidence. I knew that being younger, they're going to think you're scared. And I was not scared. He had a strong enough showing in that practice to earn himself meaningful minutes in their first game. A 19-year-old Edgecombe scored 20 points on 11 shots against pros. That momentum carried through his freshman season with the Baylor Bears, where he captured the Big 12 Freshman of the Year award and earned second-team All-Big 12 honors. His season was highlighted by a 7-game stretch where he averaged 20 points per game, including a 30-point performance in a win over Kansas State. Baylor head coach Scott Drew has nothing but great things to say about him. VJ's somebody that we've loved coaching and have loved having part of our program. He has a lot of intangibles, and I think the NBA appreciated that, and that's part of why he got picked so high. His caring about his teammates, winning, and prioritizing that. He's not scared to work. At the end of the day, every organization wants to win, and VJ's a winner. Interestingly enough, VJ, who is very appreciative of the impact Coach Drew had on his life and his game, was rather candid discussing his time at Baylor when he appeared on his new teammate Paul George's podcast this summer.
College, I hate college basketball, personally.
Yeah.
Some people love it, I don't.
Right.
'Cause there were two centers, too big, sitting in the paint. I got to get to the cup.
Right.
It was hard. It was bad because I'm like, bro, I got no space to operate. And then you can sit in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Ain't
no 3 seconds, nothing. And then in college, my coach Drew, a big analytics guy. No mid-range.
Oh, so he don't like the mid.
I couldn't
lay up in threes.
Lay up in threes.
Yeah. In Philadelphia, Edgecombe has looked incredibly comfortable on the basketball court. Through 3 games, he's averaging 25 points and 6 assists per game. And as I referenced earlier, it's his confidence on the floor that stands out. No doubt, something he sharpened during his time with Team Bahamas. With the addition of Edgecombe, it's been him and teammate Tyrese Maxey leading the charge offensively for the Sixers, representing a changing of the guard for this franchise. Joel Embiid, who's dealt with countless injuries throughout his career and finds himself once again on a minutes restriction, is likely at a point where he can't be relied upon as a number 1 option. And that's totally fine, considering number 77 already looks like an all-star. That does it for this one. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.